Hello, and this is a VBS vlog. And if you don't know what this is, I did 6 parts to this already. And I'm going to be covering everything I did in a matter of pretty much 10 consecutive moments. Most of the moments lasted about 2 to 1 hour, or maybe more. And basically, if you really need to understand the story about VBS to me, you're going to have to go back 1 year, in which I was sad that I was growing up, because at that point I was 10. And since I have a lot of fun memories of me being 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 was one of the best years of my life, and 10 is a virgin point for me, and I didn't really like how everything was going that year. I was like, oh, I don't want to grow up so fast and be like I do in normal church, which I try to act pretty much perfect. So I'm like, I don't want to keep on doing this. So when VBS rolled around, I'm like, I'm going to be annoying to everybody. And I did. I was annoying to everybody. And I acted like that when I was 6. I think there's probably some sort of correlation there, that acting annoying is nostalgic for me, because I love doing it. And that my family's Irish, which doesn't sound too bad, but then I tell you I'm also Scandinavian, which means a Viking leprechaun. Like the Vikings and the leprechauns. The leprechaun is literally one of the most known scam artists in the world, pretty much. And Vikings, do I even have to say anything? So, yeah, How to Train Your Dragon, yeah. That statement about stubbornness, yeah, that one. But that's the best way to explain me and my family. So, basically, after that, I made enemies. What I just refer to as A and Al. Because their names both start with A, so I can't just call them both A because it'll be confusing. So I say A, and the next letter of the other one is L, so I could just call them Al. Also, to be preference, Al is male and A is female. Just for preference, since I didn't actually begin off saying that when I first started my video. When I said that, so it'd be a little weird not to know it. And I do mention it, and I'll probably mention it more. So, yeah. After making enemies, like, oh, I want to get back at those enemies so much. I'm like, one of them pushed me, and one hurt my arm while playing Feast Tag. And it wasn't even then. They tricked some kids into doing it. I said, oh, yeah, help me, please. Yeah. And then I did the same thing. One of the two previously attacked me. But I still don't like to go. Even though they disappeared. I don't know where they went to. I'm like, ironically, why didn't I just run up to them, one of them, and scratch their arm, and the other one pushed them back? And like, I could have literally done that, and that would have been literally nothing else I needed to do. But no, I waited till next VBS year to do anything. So, it didn't actually start at VBS. It started at Friday and Sunday before VBS. And let me talk about Friday, but in sing-song fashion. So I'm going to break out on random songs like Willy Wonka and the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Descendants. And so, yay. Well, the first day was Friday, and what did I do? I tried to vary the ways to help and annoy people, because that's what I do. What did I do then? What did I do? Basically, here's what I did. I ran around playing Super Monster game because we were playing it, and I was just like, okay. Yeah, I'm going to walk quietly drinking my Pepsi that I got from working. Oh, I'm going to take... Also, it's incredibly windy because you don't understand what's happening. Oh, And then I ended up going to a race beyond strange revelations there. While running in the halls, I left through the door, and it all gets terrible. And then everything was good till Sunday came upon. Okay, Friday I did the same thing I did pretty much on VBS, but there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4 kids there. Well, 5 if you can include me, but I'm not trying my kid. Or I'm just a menace. There's an airplane in the sky right above me. Really? Really? Right above my house now. And that's leaving. Bye. That's my house probably. We'll pass the fence. Come on! Okay. Well, basically, after that day, Sunday, where we're supposed to come back to watch a movie, and I'm like, no. And that just didn't happen. I was supposed to go to Sunday and then come back to watch a movie like 5 hours later, and I'm like, no. And then they waited 2 extra hours after they said they were going to start the movie. And the movie was like 2 hours long. So they waited till it was like 10 or 11 to even start the movie. So I'm not sure. I think I have a really strict time limit. It's a video I can make, so I'm going to go through these fast. Then it was first day of VBS, which we all know what I did there. I ran around annoying people making references to Hannibal. What in the world just happened? I said Hannibal and everything went great. Okay. Hannibal? Nope, didn't work. Anyway, after that day, when I failed to get revenge, I decided the second day would all be about revenge. And I did it. And it was so great. Because I hit them with a beach ball in the face. And then I ran. Also, I'm constantly being mocked on stage. Pretty much, because I'm like, I'm going to get revenge now, right after this class. And now, all the choir kids are going to run up on stage, Agent, and sing a song for us. Not at all in like an order or anything. We're just going to say, hey, sing a song now. Spread out through the lesson. And we never actually give signs to anyone that they're supposed to be leaving. We just say, oh, we're going to sing songs. And never actually say, hey, choir kids, come up on the stage. Like, you gotta be more hesitancy about that, but okay. Basically, what happens after the second day is the third day, which I try to get revenge on Al and A at the same time. But since a revelation by my mother, apparently, and then bang, bang, I'm running. Someone's running at me. Well, I'm also playing like some weird game of tag or something. So I'm running from this person, and this person, because when you start a game of tag, someone else from the other side of the area, like 5 minutes later, also starts a game of tag with someone else. But you know both the people. So there's 2 people that are it. And I'm just running around frantically because no one actually knows who's it, because we're in a massive sanctuary, not a tiny room where someone gets tagged, everyone knows. It's just like they get tagged and then they try to chase the person who tagged them. And basically, I'm running from Al and the people who are trying to tag me. And it's just weird. Okay, that's the third day. Now the fourth day, which I did nothing. I think I hit A with beach balls, but Al was not there, so I can't get further revenge. So it wasn't that much for fun of a day. So I just did a conclusion of everything that happened, like if it was on a fandom page. Hopefully one day there will be a fandom page for this. But anyways, irrelevant to VBS day 5th. Day 5th comes the dramatic climax, which I must run and outrun everything. I must go through an obstacle course and beat the person I'm trying to get revenge on. Did I succeed? Well, who did I race? I raced A. And I won. But the thing is, I suck at athletics. I know they're not like great or anything, but they're obviously better than me. But I still won. There are so many reasons why I shouldn't have won. I mean, like the skills game, which was a part of this thing, what was the one thing I said, nah, when we were playing just regular games without the obstacle course. So in reality, how did I win? It had a game I never even played. And should have lost to when the person who I was racing against was much better at the game. And I literally seen them walk around a cone, which was like, the area was like 1 or 2 yards. Not actually like a yard, but 1 or 2 yards, as in 3 feet wide. So it would be very difficult for someone to do that with little stilts that were pretty much just hands. They went around it pretty much twice and didn't fall. But I didn't even try to go into it. So the level of skill was non-existent for me, and the level of skill was like good for them. I mean, like, there was no way I should have been able to. But the only reason I did win is because I was better at being a loser in general. Because I used cheap and cheaty strategies that no one who would actually had any pride would do. But since I have no pride, I just used cheap and cheaty strategies. I technically didn't cheat because people watched me the entirety of the time, pretty much. And I even stopped because I thought I'd won because the next one was in the grass. So I couldn't see it. They didn't mow it, did they? No. How was I supposed to know? That pretty much ends off 5th day. And that's supposed to be the end of VBS, but no. Of course, everybody knows about everyone has to have a pool party at the end directly of VBS and invite all the kids that are already at VBS. Well, I'm glad they didn't invite all of them because I would be like an hour there, and I'm like, I just beat these people too badly, and I'm going to a pool party that has one house at it. What did I do? I had the entire sanctuary, the entire church to run around and try to escape, and even the outside. What was I supposed to do there? That's why I'm glad they only invited like 7 to 10 people that I don't know 3 of them, and I know the rest of them, but I don't specifically hate any of them. I know I don't like them, but I don't hate them. I don't have any friends there because I don't have any friends, period. But, they're not evil. They're not playing evil like me. So, it won't bad. And I got to swim around the pool, and that was the only 2 reasons why I went there, and that's because, well, it wasn't even the one who invited me, the person who had the pool party. It was the grandmother. So, yeah. I'm not even sure Neve even knows my name, but I'm pretty sure she referred to me by name during the pool party or another time. So, yeah, they probably know my name. It sucks because last VBS, no one knew my name because I didn't want people to know my name. That's shortly after Miss Brittany, I already said her name in a past video, rejoined the kids choir shortly. So, now everybody knows my name. Since they put it twice on screen. Well, 4 if you count bus services. So, everyone in 1st and 2nd service that day knows my name. I forgot about it, but since no one remembers. So, so everyone knows my name now pretty much, including the helpers and all that. So that's bad. But then there's Sunday. We're supposed to go to 2 services. That would have been just so great, but we didn't because we had little more common sense than Miss Brittany or, well, really anybody who designed this stuff had. Because we had to spend 6 days at church. And then we had to spend a 7th day at church. And I pretty much had to spend an 8th, 9th, and 10th day at church. So I had to stay afterwards from the 5th day of VBS, which leads to more chaos than the entirety of VBS. Not enough victory for me, though. So pretty much, I had to spend, also the reason why we had to spend so much time on Sunday, because we had to go up and sing songs, but it was everybody, so it wasn't serious. And that was pretty much it. Also, I think Miss Brittany thought because all the choir kids managed to do it on stage, that all the kids would be able to do it on stage. And that would be right. what Miss Brittany didn't think about, that when all the choir kids were there, there was only like 7 to 14. Wait, that's double the number. That's not right. Okay. Well, there was 12 to 14 there. But we all stood 3 feet apart. When Miss Brittany got us lined up on stage, she didn't think about that. So they only put like 1 foot apart. And the movements literally have you do your full wingspan of your arms. But people obviously don't have wings, so I guess they say arm span. We literally have to do that for one of the things. And the most arm span of that is about 3 feet for the average kid. So getting us 1 feet, we will either have to do it in front of each other, which still wouldn't work, because you need an interlocking system that's highly complex, including the fact that you're spinning through the song. So Miss Brittany obviously didn't think that maybe we should spread out all across the stage instead of standing 1 foot apart like idiots. But of course, no one actually thought about that except me, probably, besides the kids who were on stage dancing. So, now, yay. And that ends the story of VBS. I went back 2 days in a row and nothing exciting happened. Nothing at all. I mean, like, honestly, this is definitely the funnest time I've had during my life. The most weirdness filled one. Oh, except when I was 5. But I don't remember much of that. Or 9 or 8. Those were fun. I'm not sure they were crazy. This is definitely the most craziest one. Because I literally waited a year to get revenge on 2 people when I saw them like 5 times at least. And one of them I saw like every week. So yeah, I could have done that. But now it comes to our climax at a point of year where both of them know, oh, I dislike them and trying to get revenge on them. They even knew it before VBS. So now I'm doing that while also having 2 YouTube channels and uploading like once every week or so. And I'm talking about the craziness of my life, which just adds more craziness upon my life. There's so many weird things that happen in my life. Like, I don't have such as a crazy experiences as some people do, as the people who say, I almost died 3 times. And I'm like, well, I'm sure I've came close to dying, but how? And the others who say other people came close to dying like 6 times. That's just weird. And everything is just weird now. But they're more fun than it would be the past when I was 10. Because now everything's just weird and I'm trying to dodge everything. Wow, my mind is pretty much scatterbrained, but I have more reasoning than the normal child. Reason why I have a YouTube channel currently, I'm talking about how life works, in my opinion. And I'm talking about weird things on a YouTube channel. And making conspiracy theory videos when most kids at this age don't even consider making YouTube videos unless it's like them playing Minecraft or something badly and not making any sense, while I'm like pulling out full scripts for mine. And most other kids don't even think about making a YouTube channel. If they do, it's really bad and dumb things that have already been done. Which I do too, but I'm more about storytelling and making stories. So, yeah, everything is just weird now. But it's exciting and fun. So it's not bad per se, but it's just weird. But I like it. So, I'm expecting to make a lot more content soon. And this is probably going to be the end of the video. But it will end, well, at the 20-minute mark. So I like doing round numbers. But basically, I think I'm going to be making more content.